and we welcome you to live stream coverage here in Benson, Arizona at the Benson High School softball field as it's Willcox and Benson, a COCHISE rivalry, Cochise County rivalry. I'm Todd Ryan behind the camera, and joining me right now is Kevin Lassiter. Kevin Lassiter, Willcox right now is the team to beat in the county. They've had a good year so far. And Benson, I actually haven't checked on how they are. Do you have a better idea on their record and so forth?
So let's talk about the Benson Bobcats. The Bobcats overall right now, they're 4-14, so those aren't numbers you necessarily want to read. But in the region, they're 2-0 and they're number 2 in the region. But got behind, you guessed it, the Willcox Cowgirls, who are number 1 in the region. So both teams undefeated in regional play right now. But yeah, Benson is 3-4 in their conference as well. So that's in the 2A conference, but in the 2A South region, they're number 2.
All right, and Willcox is being introduced right now, I believe, or is that?
That's Benson being introduced.
Benson being introduced. So they're introducing the players right now. We want to thank SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, our presenting live sports sponsor, SSVEC, serving our community. Thank you also to BEREAN Academy, proud supporter of local sports, where skill, strategy, and determination take center stage. Thank you as well to Stan Greer Millworks, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows with a distinguished history spanning 45+ years, with offices, I should say, in Tucson and in Hereford. Discover more at StanGreerMillworks.com. Pass on a legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. At MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista, stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by MORSE. American Southwest Credit Union. They're fired up to cheer on our hometown athletes. We believe youth sports build character and the kind of community spirit that makes us proud. At American Southwest Credit Union, your money stays local. Member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. Here is the national anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, their bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And with 77 degrees here as we have the first pitch, Kevin Lassiter. So not too hot, and about right. But that sun is still as hot as usual. And the Arizona sun is still hot, but at least it's not in the 80s or 90s.
When the sun gets covered by a cloud, it's absolutely perfect. But yep, it's a great day for baseball. Not windy at all.
Yeah.
Very, very great day. Great day to be playing, and a great day to have these two teams, number 1 and number 2. In the Region 2A South playing against each other today. So not just a rivalry between two towns, not just a rivalry between two schools, but what could turn into the battle for first place in this region in today's game.
Big thank you to TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Thanks to Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC, Sierra Vista, they've pioneered a visionary approach of customer-centric service. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. And thank you to Vista Pros. Today's live sports coverage is brought to you in part by Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, proud supporters of our local athletes and the community we call home. Vista Pros, local, reliable, and professional. And thank you to Seniors Helping Seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Check them out at southernArizonaSHS.com or give them a call at 520-487-4246. It's Willcox and Benson girls softball action, and I'm glad that we have a scoreboard this time around, Kevin, because sometimes we don't get lucky to have a scoreboard at some of the fields we play on, but at least they got a scoreboard, so we'll be able to better keep track of things today.
Absolutely. So Willcox, of course, coming into this game very, very hot. Looks like their first three batters are going to be Janelle Vandermeulen, Jackie the Jackhammer Ramirez, and then Hattie McCumber are going to be batting, I think, 1, 2, and 3. Yep, Ramirez is in the circle, and Janelle is on deck. So here we go. On the hill for the Bobcats today is going to be Karis Taylor. That's number 23, the pitcher, who has 36 strikeouts so far in the season. And here we go, Vandermeulen steps into the box, take the first pitch. And that's a ball one. Just a little high. I think it was maybe right above her letters on her chest. She gets up under it, pop up. Easily handled by the right fielder, and that will be the first out of the inning. So 0-1 for Vandermeulen. And now batting, this is Jackie Ramirez. I nicknamed her the Jackhammer because she's hit 5 home runs this year, and she's batted in 26 RBIs.
Yeah, you were up in Bisbee with us.
That's
with
right.
Our last Willcox girls broadcast when they played in Bisbee, and Willcox dominated that game as well.
That's strike one. Jackie took a swing at it, but it was just a little bit low. And Todd, that was such a fun game to call. But yeah, Jackie's home run early in the game kind of broke that game wide open and set Willcox up for a win. That pitch is very high from Taylor, and that'll set the count to 1-1.
Willcox and Benson boys baseball team is playing at the other field today. I actually got confused. I thought it was that game we were doing today.
Got a bit of a quadruple header going on today. Jackie hits it on the ground. And it looks like the second baseman, Madison Ogilvie, had a little trouble getting a hold of that. And so Jackie will get a single out of it from hustling. And this brings up the pitcher, number 98, Hattie McCumber. Let's talk about her as a hitter. As a hitter, she's hit 4 home runs so far this season, and she's got 27 RBIs. We'll talk about her pitching a little later. Nice fast pitch thrown in there by Taylor, and that's strike one for Hattie. One out here in the first inning for Willcox. McCumber takes a good swing, gets behind the center fielder, hits the fence. Jackie is hustling. She's going to get the third. No. Oh, she's called safe at third.
Wow.
A nice little step on the baseline to get herself over the third base, and that's a double for McCumber.
Very fortunate on that play. Just missed the tag.
Absolutely.
And now Willcox with runners at second and third in good position to score with 1 out here in the top of the first inning.
So this is Lily Williams coming up to bat. Number 15, she's got 24 RBIs this year. Willcox with runners in scoring position, 1 out, top of the first. That pitch very high.
Willcox has got a lot of good hitters.
Yes, they do.
A lot of hitters with a lot of RBIs as you're rattling off those statistics.
And that Good pitch from Taylor there. That brings up strike, so that's 1-1 is the count. You know, and speaking of good hitters, they got a great hitter in the on-deck circle. Sinclair, their catcher, she also can hit the ball with power, and she's got a good number of RBIs this year as well. So this fully loaded Willcox team, ball on the ground, hit by, we get the out at first, but the runner is safe at home. And so early in the first, Willcox takes a 1-0 lead. Williams kind of grounded right to the pitcher there, and ball went over and got the out at first.
Dan, the man, back in the studio producing the game. It's 1-0 Willcox here. Now 2 outs in the top of the first.
This is the catcher up the hit. This is Carly Sinclair. She's got 1 home run on the season and 19 RBIs. And she's hitting, trying to get McCumber over to the plate to score another run. Last time we watched Willcox play, their entire lineup went up to bat in the first inning of that game against Bisbee. And that's going to be strike 1 for Carly.
Yeah, if Benson can hold Willcox to 1 run here in the top of the first, that will be a victory for them for sure.
Because remember, it's really tough to get hits against this Willcox team on the strength of their pitching. Pitching is one of the things that they do excellently.
Yeah, Hattie McCumber has had so much success over the years, and in the younger softball leagues, we followed her to state competitions and beyond. She's just an amazing pitcher.
That's going to be ball 3. Sinclair showing good eyes here with 2 outs. Count is 3-1. Here's the pitch from Taylor. That's low, and that's going to be a walk. And here comes McCumber, and she's safe at home. That's going to be 2 runs, so now Benson is down 0-2. Willcox up on top by 2 runs.
1 runner now on first base for Willcox.
Can we get right through here?
Yeah, sure. Oh no, here, hang on. That's all right.
Looks like coach is called a pinch runner here, and now Arredondo is going to first base to run for Sinclair, and then up to bat right now we got Peyton Fuentes.
2-0.
I'm sorry, that's not, but it's Gloria Encinas is batting. I'm sorry, Gloria Encinas.
Looked like a strike.
Yep, that is called a strike. Yeah, she definitely came around on that one.
Yeah.
Like she wanted to kind of do a check swing, but she did get all the way around, and the ump called it. Catcher couldn't hold on to it. Pinch runner thought about running, but didn't go. Strike! Strong swing, but she was a little on top of the ball, and it snuck right under her bat. She gets up under that, and that's going to go out foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes for Encinas. She's got 1 home run on the season, so she can hit the ball over the fence if she gets a chance to.
Yeah, she's got some power. No doubt about that.
And that's a foul tip. Nice shot to the shortstop. gets the out at second, and that will retire the Cowgirls. So at the bottom of the first inning, going into the bottom of the first, Willcox leads Benson 2-0.
And thank you so much, Kevin, and thank you so much to our sponsors, including Desert RV in Huachuca City, aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local youth sports sponsorships just like this, also veteran support and community fundraising events. Go to desertrvcenter.com. We thank Jeff Rose and all the family over there at Desert RV for their continued support to continue to bring free live stream sports coverage to you here on Cool FM Live on Facebook. And Kevin, we're also on YouTube. We want to let people know, subscribe now. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. We've grown now to over 2,300 subscribers, Kevin, and last year we had like less than 1,000, around 800 something. So we've grown quite a bit just in a year, just on YouTube alone.
So thank you to all our fans for subscribing, and please share these videos with your friends. And if you aren't subscribed, please go like and subscribe.
All right, Doggo Lotto, the hottest shelter game show in the world, is right here on Cool FM Live in Cochise County and Sierra Vista. Pick your lucky numbers for free at coolfmonline.com/Doggo Then watch the show every Monday at 6 p.m. and the Shelter Dogs pick the numbers, and you can win cash and prizes each week, and just for free. And then plus check out the Shelter Dogs to see if maybe one of those dogs could be yours and you want to adopt one of them as well. Doggo Lotto every Mondays at 6 p.m. But get your free numbers and play along. Just go to our website, coolfmonline.com. All right, we're at the bottom of the first, 2-0 Willcox. Kevin Lassiter, take it away.
All right, so we got Maddie Ogilvy coming to the bat for the Benson Bobcats. She plays second base for Benson. It's a pitch from McCumber. And that's a strike. No, yep, that is a strike. Strike one. Looked like Maddie was thinking about trying to bunt there. But let's talk about Hattie the Heater McCumber on the mound for the Cowgirls. She's got, this is correct, folks, 217 strikeouts so far in the season. And Maddie takes a swing on that pitch, and that'll be strike two. So she's in the hole, 0-2. Again, trying to get a hit against this Willcox team is very hard, if not impossible. And that pitch was high. That'll be a ball. So we got 1-2 as the count. Here we go. Strike three as she swings at that pitch that was high. And that's one strikeout on the day for McCumber. This is Sierra Olsen, the catcher, coming up the bat. Here's a right-handed batter coming up the bat. Wind up for McCumber. Swing and a miss. Strike one. I wish I had a radar gun, Todd. I really would love to see just how fast Hattie can throw that softball. That thing is moving. That pitch has some steam on it as well, but just a bit high. Ball one.
And the older she's gotten, the faster, stronger her arm has gotten, too.
She's maintained control, which is the really cool part.
Oh, yeah, right, exactly, yeah. The speed and the control.
Like it was a check swing, but it was, she made contact with it.
Yeah.
And that'll be a base hit there for Olsen.
Here, let me step. Oh, no, that's okay. Come on through. Come on through. Thanks, guy. You betcha. Thank you. No problem. Okay, sorry about that.
Sorry, that was not a base hit. That was that ball went foul. That ball did not go in play.
Oh, shoot.
Olsen pops up. Easy work there by the shortstop. And now we got 2 outs already for Benson. 2 up, 2 down. Nice piece of fielding there by Ramirez. And so batting now, this should be the pitcher, number 23, Karis Taylor. And strike one on the first pitch. And a swing and a miss for Karras. That's going to be strike two. The level of control that Macumba has, it's great. Not just because she's pitching before a pitcher of her age. And swing and a miss, strike three. 3 up, 3 down. No run score for the Bobcats. So at the bottom of the first, end of the first inning, I should say, Willcox on top, 2-0 over the home Benson Bobcats.
And thank you, Kevin. Thank you so much to our sponsor, Sierra Toyota. They want to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicles will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, their new physical therapy department, open in Hereford. Make an appointment with one of their doctors of professional and physical therapy today at 520-432-6435 or Google Copper Queen Community Hospital, Hereford. Thank you also to Grasshopper Landscaping, always supporting our youth athletes. Quality from the ground up. Contact them today for all your landscaping and pool service needs as well. Visit them on Facebook or Google Grasshopper Landscaping. And we head to the top of the second inning. Willcox in the lead, 2-0.
Taylor taking a couple warm-up pitches here. Like we're about to get going. All right, and here we go. So we're going to be starting off. We're in the 7th spot of the lineup. This is Liliana Milinar coming up to bat for Willcox. I really think both teams got really sharp uniforms. I like the pinstripes by both squads today.
Yeah, I got some pumpkin seeds and a blend of Gatorade and Sprite. I got everything I need.
Liliana takes a cut, bounces off the ground, fielded by Taylor. Easy out at first. And that's 1 down already for Benson. We got Peyton Fuentes coming up to the bat now. She's number 17. She plays center field and also is a utility player. They can kind of play her anywhere in the field. Here's the windup from Taylor. Nice pitch right down the middle. Strike one. That's a nice swing. Picked up by Saul. Yep. Oh, the shortstop got it, but couldn't get it over to first base quick enough. And Lily will get a single out of that trip. I'm sorry, not Lily, Peyton Fuentes. Batter showing bunt there. This is Lauren Bennett up to the plate right now. Top of the second, 1 out. The count is 1-0. Lauren looked like she wanted to bunt, but then she changed her mind. Showing bunt again. And that's going to be strike one. Takes a swing on the ground. Easy play at first. So that's going to be 2 outs. The runner did not advance. She'll go back to first base. Oh, Oh, no, that was declared a foul. I'm sorry, that hit was called a foul, so she's not out yet. Bennett still up. One ball, 2 strikes, and she fouls again. Taylor pitching pretty well today, but has not gotten a strikeout yet so far today. Here we go. 1-2, 1 out. That ball is low, and that's going to be a ball. So now the count should be 3-2. Oh, 2-2, guys. 2-2. Lauren takes a cut between the pitcher's legs, and she gets the easy out at second base. Fuentes tried to slide for it. So Bennett gets on, and now we go back to the top of the order. This is Janelle Vandermeulen up for her second at bat of the day. So far, she's 0-1. That pitch is low, and Bennett takes off for second base, and she will get there. She's safe. So top of the second here. 1 ball, no strikes to Janelle. 2 outs for the Willcox. Janelle takes a cut. Fielded at shortstop, and she does get the out at first base, and that will retire the Cowgirls. So in the middle of the second, Willcox still leads 2-0.
And thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you to Allo Fiber, your new home team internet TV and phone provider. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the Allo Fiber difference and become a fiber fan. Now available in Sierra Vista. Big thank you to our presenting sponsor, SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. And a big thank you to BEREAN Academy, a proud supporter of local sports now as well. Skill, strategy, and determination take center stage at BEREAN Academy. Sign your child up today.
Go Eagles.
Stan Greer Millworks, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows with a distinguished history spanning 40 years. With offices in Tucson and in Hereford, discover the difference. StanGreerMillworks.com. Pass on a legacy. Stan Greer Millworks. And at MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista. Stop in today, experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by MORSE, and we thank them for their continuous coverage of all of our youth sports here on Cool FM Live. By the way, Kevin, our next sports broadcast will be on April 9th. Today is Tuesday the 7th, so this is Thursday at 4 o'clock. Benson at Tombstone baseball game.
That should be a very good one. This is Allie Bosley taking that first pitch from McCumber, and she swings and misses. Strike 1. And that pitch is high. That's going to be ball 1.
I'm glad I did bring this umbrella after all, Kevin, because there's not really many clouds that the sun can hide behind today.
Nope, not at all.
Unfortunately.
And we are facing it. That's 2 balls from McCumber, so the count is 2-1. Bosley steps back into the box. Little encouragement from the dugout. Swing and a miss. McCumber with the high heat. From my view of things, Bosley could have let that go by. She might have ball 3 right now. Count is 2-2. And a swing and a miss again, and strike 3. And that is the 3rd strikeout of the day for the heater.
First baseman number 2, Abby Lutz.
This is Abby Lutz, number 5, stepping into the box.
Number 2.
I'm sorry,
Says
number
right
2. Number 2. I'm sorry, I read her pace in the batting order. Number 2 is a number. Number 5 is her batting place. Like, she tried to take a bunt, pulled it back, and that's going to be ball 1. I don't blame these batters for trying to bunt. It's very hard to swing and hit a pitch that comes from a cumber. So bunting might be a way to get yourself on base and try to manufacture some runs.
And beat it out by running fast and hoping for a bad throw.
Right.
I guess.
Take your chances with that instead of trying to get a hit. So,
No, I wouldn't want to be hitting against Hattie McCumber either.
yeah, I don't know if I can hit a pitch from her.
I'm not so sure I could either.
That comes off the bat as a bunt, but it goes foul. And so that'll be strike 1, 2-1 with 1 out in the 2nd inning here.
Go through that one.
Lutz gets the bunt down. It does bounce inside the baseline, but it is called foul. Like it bounced in the baseline. Might have hit the line. Again, we're a little far away from it over here. So the count is 2-2. The 2 umpires talked about it and said it did go out. Abby swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Now batting shortstop number 1, Maddie Jones.
This is number 1, Madison Jones, the shortstop. Benson yet to get a hit in today's game. Made contact once, but that was quickly fielded by Ramirez and out. And that pitch low from McCumber. Good eyes there by Jones. And that is a strike. Straight, true, and with a little bit of speed on it. Strike 1. Count is 1-1, folks. 2 outs, bottom of the 2nd. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Some of the pitches from McCumber, they're a little high today, but the batters are liking what they see and they're taking cuts at it anyway, but yet to make contact. That pitch was high.
We should buy our own radar gun.
We really should look at getting a gun.
Are they expensive online? Have you checked on that?
I haven't looked, but I'm gonna take a look between innings and see what we can find out.
Let's do that. We could be one of the only broadcasts in Cochise County that actually has a radar gun.
Right.
It would be kind of fun to have that. So we'll look into that.
All right, we got a full count right now. 3-2. McCumber could retire the side or walk a batter here. That is a strike. Strikeout looking for Madison Jones, and that's 3 up and 3 down again for Willcox. And that is McCumber's 5th strikeout of the day as we end the 2nd inning with Willcox still in the lead 2-0.
And thank you so much, Kevin Lassiter. Thank you to our sponsors, American Southwest Credit Union. They just opened up a new credit union here in Benson. And so check that out today. And they do a lot of sponsorship and support of community events and our coverage here on Cool FM Live. Thank you, American Southwest Credit Union. They believe youth sports build character and the kind of community that makes us proud. At American Southwest Credit Union, your money stays local. Member NCUA, equal equal opportunity lender. TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. And thank you to Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, LLC. They pioneered a visionary approach of customer-centric service. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. Tom Ryan here behind the camera, and Kevin Lassiter, play-by-play call. Good to have you back again doing the coverage again today here. Kevin, is this your only game this week, or do you have any other games on?
This is my only one this week. I got a little bit of a busy week with school, so not able to get out to the fields as much as I would love to, but I'm glad I'm here today because I was looking forward to being able to call another Willcox game and see how they fared against Benson today.
Absolutely. And Kevin, I know you're involved with the flag football.
Yes, sir.
So what is the official name of that, and what is it called?
So that's Gridiron Desert Elite NFL Flag Football. We just finished up our winter season, but we will be starting our summer season starting on May 26th. Go to Gridiron Desert Elite on Facebook to sign up. Jackie Ramirez takes a strike on her first pitch.
And is that boys and girls flag
Yes,
football?
it's co-ed from ages 4 all the way up to age 14.
And you guys welcome anybody from all over Cochise County, right?
Yes, sir, we do. We are very inclusionary. Boys, girls, all those persons in that age range. And if we got any special situations, please reach out to us and we'll do our best to try to accommodate you. 2 strikes here for Ramirez. She's 1 for 1 so far today. Takes a swing, it goes up. Shallow ball, oh, mishandled and left. And Ramirez will get a single out of it.
You know, I wonder if the sun didn't play a factor in that.
It may have. I mean, she's wearing a visor, but it's still very bright out here, and she's facing right to that western.
Sun can be a real big issue.
Yes.
There's no doubt about that.
So McCumber steps into the box for Willcox. She's 1-1, and she takes a strike on the first pitch.
Just wondering, Kevin, maybe we'll move down in the next inning so we're out of the way of it. When we first got here, there was nobody here in the bleachers, so we kind of took it over. But
it's
more
become a popular place to sit now.
People are coming over now, so we'll get out of their way next inning.
So 1-1's account for Hattie McCumber. Here's a throw from Taylor. McCumber did a good swing on it, and that ball will get into the infield. Runners are smart. They each take 1 bag, so McCumber with a single. She's now 2 for 2, and Ramirez advances to second. And now up to bat is going to be number 15, Lily Williams. She is 0 for 1 on the day, but as we said earlier, if she gets that bat on that ball, she can get runs in. She's done it 24 times already this season. That pitch from Taylor is high, so that'll be ball 1.
Top of the third, 2-0. Willcox leads. Runners at first and second. No outs for the Willcox Cowgirls.
Willcox looking aggressive. Ramirez ready to run. That ball is on the ground and slips out of the second base hand. Ramirez on her way to home plate. She's going to score. McCumber advances to third, and that is the first hit of the game for Lily Williams. And the score will now go up. It's 3-0. Willcox very much out in front. All right, and we got a timeout here, trip to the mound by the coach. She's going to talk to her pitcher. You know, Todd, in some games you see a display of power hitting where people are just knocking the ball off the fence. But what we're seeing right here, I think it's just some really good placement of the softball as far as what Willcox is doing with the hits that they're getting. They're finding spots in the defense to put it in, and they're finding and they're doing some pretty good base running too. Thank you to Vista Pros. Today's sports coverage also brought to you by Vista Pros Heating and Cooling.
proud supporters of our local athletes and the community we call home. Vista Pros, local, reliable, and professional. And if you check out their ratings on Google, perfect 5-star ratings. They believe customer satisfaction is of utmost importance, and they actually deliver at Vista Pros Heating and Cooling.
Vista Pros putting the cool and Cool FM. All right, this is going to be Carly Sinclair back up to the plate. She walked on her first appearance today. Carly showing bunt. And that will allow Williams to advance. So Williams makes it to second. Carly's got to feel good about this. No outs, 1 ball, runners in scoring position. One of the coaches giving her the green light to swing away. She takes a good cut, and that ball goes foul. Stays on our side of the line. 1-1 for Carly. This smells like it could be one of these trademark Willcox Cowgirl innings where they just go for a lot of runs possibly and could possibly get the batting order around. That pitch is low. That's going to be ball 2.
All of a sudden getting a few strong gusts of wind here.
Right.
Affecting me a little bit holding my umbrella.
That's another low pitch, but it's called a strike right at the bottom of the zone. So that's going to be 2-2 to Carly Sinclair. Top of the third, 3-0, Willcox out in front. Carly takes a cut. That ball is fair. McCumber will score. Carly going for 2. Waiting for the call from Blue. And she's safe at second.
So the runs keep adding up here.
Yes, sir. The runs keep adding up. A nice piece of hitting there by Sinclair. Again, not showcasing her power, just putting the ball in a good place to help continue to build that lead.
For Dan the Man back in the studio on the scoreboard, it's Willcox 4 runs right now. 4-0. No outs still.
No outs. Gloria Encina steps to the plate. She hits it. It's in the air. It drops right behind shortstop. Here comes Williams to score. Sinclair will hold at third. And Encinas makes it all the way to second. So that's 2 bases for her. A nice double from Gloria Encinas. And the score now 5-0 Willcox. I kind of felt this one coming, Todd.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Benson, there's no outs at the moment. Runners at second and third now. 5-0.
Lily Milinar steps up to the plate. She's 0 for 1 today. Nice pitch from Taylor, and I'm sure she's feeling some pressure with runners still in scoring position. She hasn't gotten a strikeout yet today, and it looks like Willcox is trying to do that trademark thing of building big leads and innings. That pitch all over the ground. That's going to be ball 1. Very important matchup for both of these teams. Number 1 and number 2 in the 2A South. Swing, makes contact. They get her. All right, so we got a out at first and a out on the runner at third. Let's call it a double play for the Bobcats.
And they needed that.
They did need that.
Definitely needed that.
Digs them out of a hole.
So now the bases are cleared and no threat for any more runs coming in. It is 6-0 though.
Yeah, they did get one in. Peyton Fuentes steps up to the plate. Peyton 1 for 1 today. That first pitch was ball 1. And that one was high, right across the top of the letters. Ball 2. 2-0 for Fuentes. 2 outs, top of the 3rd. Willcox out in front 6-0. And that's 3 balls in a row thrown by Taylor. Fuentes could take the easy walk, or she could take a swing. I think I would look at one and see if it comes across the plate or not. Get an easy bag out of this one. And that one is a strike. She did just that. She took a look at it to see if it was going to be any good. 1 strike doesn't hurt you right here. And that's ball 4. Fuentes will walk. And that brings up Lauren Bennett. Bennett 1 for 1 in her appearances to the plate today. The lefty comes up to the plate, ready to see if she can help their team get some more runs. Lauren at the bottom of the lineup. 2 outs, top of the 3rd. Takes a cut. That ball's popped up and fielded at second base, and that is going to retire the Cowgirls, and we'll quickly relocate between innings.
Yeah, let's do that. We're going to move here and kind of get out of the way here of some folks. All right.
Stand by with us just a second, folks. We're going to move down a bit, but I promise your view is not going to change at all.
Okay, guys, thank you. Yep, thank you, guys. Sorry about that. We'll get out of your way so you can leave better. All right. I'll plant myself right here. Okay.
Thank you. All right, so middle of the 3rd inning. Willcox is out in front 6-0. Bobcats going to come to the plate with hopes of trying to get some runs here. But it's all going to start with just hitting the ball and getting some batters on base.
Big thank you to seniors helping seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Check them out at Southern Arizona, SHS.com, and learn more about this great company. Desert RV in Huachuca City, aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local youth sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Go to desertrvcenter.com. 6-0, Willcox in the lead. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Kevin Lassiter with the play-by-play coverage here. Kevin, take it away.
Madison Carrillo.
This is number 9, Madison Carrillo. This is her first trip to the plate today. Here's McCumber. Again, a Bobcat batter showing bunt. But if you look, Gloria Encinas at 3rd, she's ready to go. She's coming up close. As soon as she sees that sign of bunt, she's moving to position to try to get ready to field it. So 0-1 for Carrillo. And that's 0-2 now. 2 strikes. Carrillo already down on 2 pitches. I think the strategy to bunt is a good one, but I wonder how much they've practiced it. That pitch low, ball 1. And even if you practice it a lot, it's hard to do it against a pitcher with this much velocity coming off of her throws. Carrillo swing and a miss. Strike 3. That is 6 strikeouts for McCumber today. First out of the inning.
Now batting the right fielder, number 3,
Aubrey Gardner coming up to the plate for her first time today. Aubrey hitting the 8th spot of the lineup. We'll think about it, 3 innings and we're just getting to the bottom of the lineup. 3 and 3 every time they come up. She makes contact, but that bunt ends up on the top of the dugout. That goes foul and the count will be 0-1. And some encouragement for her teammates telling her which way, that away. And that's going to be strike 2 on the pitch right down the middle by McCumber. 0-2 for Aubrey. Aubrey swings and strikeout number 7.
batting center fielder, number 7.
That's excellent commentary from the bleachers here. So she could have swung twice at that one. I think you're right, sir. Rayeli Farnsworth coming to the bat for her first time today. Lucky number 7 for the Bobcats. She comes up with 2 down. And she shows bunt, and that will be strike 1. So you can see that the Bobcat strategy is we just want to bunt. Unless it's 2 strikes, they plan on trying to bunt. Oh, swing. And she does not hit it. Strike 2. So 0-2 with 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd inning. And that pitch was high. She was smart to just look at that one, let that go by. Show some smarts. A lot of people will swing when they're down 0-2. It's 1-2 now. Swing, she pops up and it goes over the fence. That ball is foul. Count stays 1-2. Again, we have 2 outs here. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Willcox ahead 6-0. You can tell that McCumber's got a good amount of spin on her pitches because of how it keeps deflecting off the batter's swings and not being able to go straight into play. And she gets a swing. That's in the air. And it is caught out in right field. That's 3 outs, 3 up, 3 down. She has now faced the entire batting order. And at the end of the 3rd inning, Willcox ahead 6-0, Todd.
All right, thank you so much, Kevin. And thank you so much to our sponsors. Sierra Toyota, they want to buy your car, truck, or SUV, get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. Big thank you to Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. Their new physical therapy department now open in Hereford. Make an appointment today with one of their doctors of physical therapy. Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. Contact Grasshopper Landscaping for all your landscaping and pool needs. They also do pool servicing as well. Visit them on Facebook or Google Grasshopper Landscaping. And thank you to Allo Fiber, your new home internet, team internet, TV, and phone provider. Visit allofiber.com now, serving Sierra Vista. Well, we head to the top of the 4th inning. Willcox leads 6-0 with Benson. Coming up to bat, Kevin Lassiter, take it away.
All right, so we're back at the top of the order for Willcox. Janelle Vandermeulen is going to be coming up to the plate. She's 0 for 2 on the day.
May 30 and 31.
And I'm sure she's thinking she just wants to get a hit and get on base. Again, it's been a tough outing for Karis Taylor, the Benson pitcher. She hasn't pitched a terrible game, but yet to get a strikeout. And Willcox got a lot of hits last inning that produced a couple of runs. So this is going to be her third time getting a look at the batting order, as this is Janelle's third at bat of the day. Here we go. Swing and a miss. I think she might have got a little piece of that ball, but that's going to be strike one. She gets a hit. It's on the ground. Fielded at short. And she is out at first. Nice work in the field there by Madison Jones, the shortstop. And now coming to bat, the lefty, Jackie, the Jackhammer Ramirez, looking to add on to her streak of the day. She's 2 for 2. This is her third appearance. And that is a called strike. 0-1 for Ramirez. I'd love to see Taylor be able to string it together, 3-4 good pitches and maybe get a strikeout. Ramirez thought about it. That one, like, it started off kind of fast and then just slowed down just a bit. So 1-1 is going to be a count. Taylor winding up. Ramirez takes a cut. Nice glove work from Ayanna Bosley at third. Did you see her stretch out for that?
That was absolutely amazing.
I think we got a top play candidate. You may see Bosley on our show on Sunday.
Unfortunately, the third base coach was a little bit in the way to catch that perfectly, the view on that, sadly.
Well, if you guys are watching at home or in the stands recording, please send us that video. We'd love to post that on our show. So this is now Hattie McCumber at the plate. She takes a swing, and that's going to go foul. That was a great piece of fielding. Great piece of fielding by Bosley. I mean, she stole what was sure to be a base hit away from Ramirez on that play. And that's what you want to see from third base. You want your third base, you want them to, anything that comes close to the base, they got to swallow it up. McCumber swings and that goes foul. And McCumber, third batter up, but already with 2 outs, and she's down in the count, 0-2 here in the top of the fourth. And if you're Taylor at the mound, you got to feel good to know your teammates are backing you up with good defense like that. That pitch is low. That's going to be ball 1 to Hattie. Let's see if she's going to be aggressive or not. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Takes a swing, and that ball goes foul. Nice swing. That thing came tiptoeing up the line, but didn't stay in play. But she's showcasing just that very, very targeted hitting. They're putting the ball in spaces where they think they're going to be able to get on base. Not looking for doubles or triples or home runs, just trying to get on base. McCumber, check swing, and that one will go into play right in center. She's going for 2, and she will stop at second base. And McCumber is now 3 for 3 on the day with a double. And Lily Williams comes up the plate. She's the first base. She is 1 for 1. I'm sorry, 1 for 2. This is now her third appearance at the plate. And that is a called strike. Strike 1 for Lily. Montgomery in scoring position. If Bloody can get contact, I know Hattie's thinking about trying to round that corner at third. And there goes Hattie going for third, and she's safe. So let's see how Taylor kind of handles the pressure of a runner right here on third base. She's got 2 outs. The count is 1-1. Williams makes contact, and that could be a score. That pitch was high. That's ball 2. Can Taylor get herself out of this? Here we go. And that's ball 3. These are the situations so far today where Taylor's kind of struggled here. That's ball 4, and that's going to be a walk for Lily Williams. And that brings up the catcher, Carly Sinclair. And we've seen Carly, she walked on her first appearance, got a hit on her second. Quick conference at the mound for Benson, and quick little huddle at third base for the Cowgirls as well.
Thank you to SSVEC, our presenting sponsor, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community.
See you next time I see you.
A little dirt on the hands for actually a little bit of grit. Sinclair steps into the box, and here we go. 2 outs. Runner on third, runners on the corners, runners on first and third. And that's strike 1 to St. Clair. Very good pitch from Taylor. That pitch looks like it hit her on the hip, on her windup, so that's going to be ball 1. Couldn't get a good release while she was getting ready to throw that one. She's high, and that's ball 1. Almost got the runner at first. Williams had to dive back into the bag and not get thrown out. 2-1. 2 outs. Runners in scoring position. What we gonna get from Taylor? Here we go. Swing by St. Clair, and that ball does drop into the outfield. McCumber scores. Williams makes it to third. Willcox adds a run. The score is now 7-0, and the situation kind of stays the same. We got 2 outs, but the Cowgirls again have runners on the corners. This is Gloria Encinas coming up to the plate, number 8. She got a hit in her last appearance. Making sure the runner tagged at first. She did. Encinas steps back into the box. Here we go. And that's a ball on that high pitch, a little bit inside too. Encinas did a good job looking at it and getting away from it. Taylor throws this and she's low, and St. Clair takes off for second base. So now we got runners in scoring position at second and third. 2 outs. The count is 2-0 for Encinas.
Feel free to comment in the live chat. Let us know where you're watching from.
St. Clair kind of took off from second base, but can't run too far if Williams doesn't take off first. Here we go. 3-0 is the count. Gloria watches one, and that's called a strike. I thought that was going to be a ball, and so did Gloria, but strike one is called on the pitch. And this is not the situation you want to be in if you're a pitcher. Way behind in the count, 3-1. You got 2 outs, runners in scoring position. If you walk this batter, you're going to load the bases. And that's what she does. That's a high pitch, ball 4. And Cenas will walk, and here we go. Bases loaded. And coming up the plate is going to be number 10, Liliana Milinar. This might be a good situation for Benson. Milinar is 0 for 2 on her trips to the plate today. So she's yet to get a hit.
Well, and Benson has 2 outs, or Willcox has 2 outs, so bases loaded.
That first pitch is called strike.
I mean, I guess that's the one positive thing for Benson right now is there's 2 outs.
Right. 2 outs, and you're facing a batter who hasn't got a hit on you yet today, so odds are in your favor a little bit. Pitch from Taylor, another good one with some heat, strike 2. And now Milinar's behind in the count. I think she's got a swing. 0-2, 2 outs, top of the 4th. Here we go. And that's going to be ball 1. She takes a look at it. Very, very smart batter. Tough situation for the pitcher. She can get herself out of this with a good pitch. And that is going to be ball 2. 2-2, 2 outs. Bases are loaded for the Cowgirls. Strike 3. Taylor gets her first strikeout of the day right on time, saving her team from getting any more damage there in the top of the 4th. So at the top of the 4th, the middle of the 4th, I'm sorry, 6-0, Willcox still up front, Todd.
Yeah, and a most critical time there to get that first strikeout with bases loaded. So if you're a Benson.
I looked at those radar guns. Prices aren't too bad. we might want to make an investment.
Okay, good. Yeah, we'll look at getting a radar gun then, actually, if the price is right. Thank you so much to Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC, pioneering a visionary approach of customer-centric service. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. And one of our new sponsors, Vista Pros. Today's sports coverage is brought to you in part by Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, proud supporters of our local athletes and the community we call home. Vista Pros, local, reliable, and professional. Thank you to Seniors Helping Seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Call them today. Check them out at SouthernArizonaSHS.com. And they are also hiring at Seniors Helping Seniors. So if you think you can fit the mold there and be a part of the Seniors Helping Seniors team, feel free to go to their website. They are now hiring. All right. We go to the bottom of the 4th, Kevin. And 7-0. Willcox Cowgirls in the lead.
Thank you for the correction. I gave the score incorrectly at the end. At the middle of the inning. It is 7-0, like you said. I think they didn't update the scoreboard, and I was reading from the scoreboard instead of reading from my notes. All right, so here we go. Madison Ogilvie. So we're back at the top of the order now. She's the number 1 hitter, hitting the top spot. And that's strike 1 to McCumber. From McCumber.
And this young lady is one of those batters that likes to lean in when she swings. One of those lean hitters.
And when you do that, you kind of got to have really good bat speed to do that. As you start moving, anticipating the pitch. Second pitch was a ball, so we're at 1-1, folks. She does get a foul tip there, and that's just what I was talking about with the bat speed. You may time it to move your body, but you got to swing that bat extremely fast in order to be a successful hitter with that type of form. It's not impossible. It's just a little more difficult than a traditional stance. And that is a strike, and there we go. That is strikeout number 8 for Hattie McCumber. And Sierra Olsen comes up to bat. She almost got on base last time, but the hit went foul. She takes a swing, strike 1. It looked like in the middle of the swing, she kind of realized I didn't like that pitch, but bat had already gone around. And that pitch goes over the backstop. That's a foul, strike 2. I don't want to say what I'm thinking because I don't want to jinx anything, but let's see what we got here. And that's strike 3, swinging. 9 strikeouts for Hattie. And we got the pitcher, Karis Taylor, coming up to hit. The lefty. 2 outs. Karis.
That was close.
Check swing, that's called strike. That was right down the middle. And that was one of those, hey, you can pitch, I can pitch too. Let me show you some heat. Karis takes a swing, tips it. That ball goes foul, strike 2. And just that quick, she's already behind the count. It's not just that McCumber can throw the ball with accuracy and with velocity. She's got a really nasty spin on there. Strike 3, and Taylor strikes out looking. 10 Ks on the day for Hattie McCumber. And at the end of the 4th, the score is 7-0 Willcox.
All right, thank you so much, Kevin Lassiter, for your play-by-play coverage today, and thank you so much to our sponsors, including Stan Greer Millworks, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows, with a distinguished history spanning 40 years, offices in Tucson and in Hereford. Discover more, check out their selection at StanGreerMillworks.com. Pass on a legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. At MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista, stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by MORSE. And a big thank you going out to Allo Fiber, your new home team internet, TV, and phone provider. Go to allofiber.com to learn more about the Allo Fiber difference and become a fiber fan. Now available in Sierra Vista. Thank you so much to Allo Fiber for their sponsorship. Tom Ryan here, along with Kevin Lassiter. We head to the top of the 5th, Kevin, and it's 7-0 Willcox.
And here we go. We got Peyton Fuentes coming up to the plate. A little bit of a wind blowing here, folks. Sorry if you hear some background noise. Good swing. And Fuentes is going to get herself a single. Very nice cut. A little bit of a swirling wind going on here, guys. Wind was to my back and now it's to my front. So we got a new hitter coming in this This is Isa Pando. She takes a swing and she misses. So like she came in to hit for Lauren Bennett, who was hitting in the 9 spot of the lineup. Pando, the right-handed batter and right fielder, shows bunt. She does make contact, but that goes foul. And she's down 2 strikes already on 2 pitches. And that's ball 1. Pando showcasing a good eye there. Fuentes waiting to run at first. And strikeout swinging for Isa Pando. And we go to the top of the order. Coming up for the 4th time today, Janelle Vandermeulen. Number 1 on her jersey. Second base is where she plays. Second strikeout of the day for Taylor. Vandermeulen checked, and that's called ball. And Janelle takes a cut off the top of the bat. That goes foul. 1-1 for Janelle and her 4th trip to the plate of the day. She takes a cut deep in the center. It is caught at center field, and that is 2 outs for the Cowgirls. Stepping into the box, number 28, Jackie, the Jackhammer Ramirez. She's 2 of 3 on the day. Left-handed batter that also plays at shortstop. She gets it on the ground, fielded at second. We get the out at second, and that's 3 up, 3 down for Benson. Very good work in the field. No damage done by the Cowgirls that time as we go from the top of the 5th into the middle. Score is 7-0. Willcox Cowgirls out front.
All right, thank you so much, Kevin. Our next sports broadcast is coming up on Thursday, April 9th. It'll be baseball, Benson at Tombstone, and we'll have the coverage here on Cool FM Live and also on Facebook and also on the YouTube channel. So don't forget on the YouTube channel as well that we are on there as well. Make sure you're subscribed. Also coming up on Friday, April 10th at 3:45, it's Bisbee at Hayden. So a little bit of a drive to Hayden High School, but we'll have the coverage of that game on Friday at 3:45 with Bill McCulloch and Julian Duran as well. Kevin Lassiter.
That's a great broadcast team. I'll be tuning in to listen to that one.
Big thank you to SSBEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community for their continued support of our live stream coverage. And thank you so much as well to Desert RV, Jeff Rose and the gang over there in Whetstone. Thank you for your support. Go to desertrvcenter.com. All right, well, we're in the bottom of the 5th inning, Kevin. It's 7-0 Willcox. And Benson trying to get some runs on the board.
Yep, we got Alyana Bosley coming up to the plate. Waiting for the umpires to get themselves reset. And Benson got a lot of work to do if they want to try to get into this game, as we're running short on time. There's McCumber, first pitch. Bosley takes a good cut off the top of her back. That goes foul. Hard against the backstop. She deep in the box where she stands, trying to get a good look at it. And swing and a miss, strike 2. This is Bosley's second appearance at the plate. Shows you just how good McCumber's been pitching. Strike 3. 11 strikeouts for Hattie McCumber on the day. When you're in the 5th inning and you're just getting to the plate for the second time, that just shows you how hard it is to try to get hits against this amazing pitcher. We got Abigail Lutz coming up to the plate for the Bobcats. And that is a strike. Abby getting some instructions from the third base coach. Showing bunt, she misses, strike 2. So it looked like they went away from their bunt strategy and started trying to swing away, and maybe they're going back to that now, just trying to get some runners on. And then foul tip. Count stays at 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
The shortstop, number 1.
This is Madison Jones, the shortstop.
How many strikeouts do we have now for Hattie McCumber?
That is 12, Todd.
12?
She's got 12 for the day.
I wonder what her average is.
What? Oh! Hattie and Encinas kind of collide with each other. They're trying to field their ball, and Encinas is still down. She kind of grabbed her knee immediately, but she does get back up. A little bit of a awkward walk in her gait, but she appears to be okay. And that's going to go down as the first hit of the day for the Bobcats. If it wasn't for them both just being aggressive trying to field it, I think this could have ended up being a no-hitter. I didn't want to say anything earlier about it. You never want to jinx it. And when it happens, it usually happens on quirky little plays like that. Glad to see, looks like this is going to be okay. This is Madison Carrillo coming up to the plate. That pitch just a little bit high, ball 1. So Madison followed by Madison in the batting order. I guess 2 Madisons is better than 1. Fast coming out of the hand of McCumber. Strike 2 on the swing and miss. 2 outs. We got a runner on first. Bottom of the 5th inning. That's strike 2 on the swing and miss. I think Carrillo thought that she struck out, but that was just 2 strikes.
Well, there's been so many strikeouts in this game, I can understand why she might think that.
It's hard to keep count. And that's strike 3. 13 Ks on the day for McCumber. And at the end of the 5th inning, your score is 7 for Willcox, Benson Bobcats 0, Todd.
Folks, we ask you to check out the Doggo Lotto. Help save area shelter dogs, because the dogs pick the numbers, and then you have a chance to adopt the dogs. We do it every Monday at 6 p.m. on Cool FM Live and Cool FM Live on YouTube. The Doggo Lotto, a chance to win up to $500 in cash and prizes from local businesses, and it's free to play. You don't have to do anything but go to our website, coolfmonline.com/Doggo Lotto, and get your free numbers each week before Sunday night at midnight, and then you can play every Monday at 6 p.m. and see if the dogs pick your number. It's a lot of fun. The Doggo Lotto. And it's right here on Cool FM Live. Thank you to Sierra Toyota. They want to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. And we're into the top of the sixth. It's 7-0. Willcox leads. Kevin Lassiter, take it away.
All right, we got the pitcher up at the plate. Addie McCumber, she's 3 for 3 on the day. 3 for 3, facing Karis Taylor. So this will be Willcox's last trip up as a team, with a chance to maybe close the game out with this time up at bat. Here's a pitch from Taylor. And that's a strike. Nice pitch from Taylor. Just tiptoeing on the bottom of the strike zone. Sad to see what could have been a no-hitter for McCumber broken up there. And that pitch high outside, that's going to be a ball. Count as 1-1. She had faced the entire lineup once and then almost a second time without giving up one hit. Taylor's second pitch high. It's going to be 2-1. McCumber swings. It's got a lot of height on, and that ball is gone, ladies and gentlemen. A home run for the heater.
That was way over the fence.
She hit that ball back to Willcox.
She did. Absolutely amazing hit.
Solo home run brings the score 8-0. And that's now her 5th home run of the season. McCumber having a heck of a day. I'm sure that swing had a little extra power to it due to that no-hitter being broken up.
No doubt.
And they still haven't gotten that ball back yet, Todd.
Yeah, they're going to have to go a long way.
Jump on I-10 and catch that thing down to Willcox.
For that ball.
All right, we got Lily Williams up to the plate. That ball a little high and inside, ball 1.
It's now 8-0, Willcox.
Nice pitch. Right down the middle from Taylor, strike 1. Williams is 1 for 3 today. I'm sorry, well, she 1 for 3 with a walk today. And she takes her second strike there, so 1-2 is a count. No outs, no runners on. Top of the 6th. Williams swings. It stays in. Tiptoes down the line. She gets 1. She's going for 2. Slides, and she will stay at second base. A double for Lily Williams. And stepping into the box is going to be number 5, the catcher, Carly Sinclair. She likes to get RBIs, and she's got home run power.
And Willcox only needs 2 more runs to have the 10-run rule after 6 innings, I believe. Oh.
Swing by Carly. Oh, mishandled in the outfield. Lily is rounding third on the way home. And that will bring the score 1 run closer to closing this game out. 9-0 now your score here, top of the 6th inning. And that's an RBI, as I called it, for Carly St. Clair, bringing her total to 20 for the season.
And still no outs.
No outs. Gloria Encina steps into the box. Another batter with home run power. She's hit one already this season. Ooh, pitch high and inside, ball 1.
Right side, you gotta go, huh?
Another pitch high, and that's going to be ball 2. St. Clair ready to run at third base. She could end the game on a hit. That pitch is low, ball 3. And once again, as we've seen multiple times, when we got runners on third base, Taylor has pitched herself into a bit of a corner, way behind in the count 3-0. And that pitch was illegal. It would have been a ball either way. And Encinas walks. And now we got runners on the corners. And here comes Peyton Fuentes up to the plate. I'm sorry, not Peyton Fuentes. That is Liliana Milinar up to the plate. She's 0 for 3 on the day. Let's see if she can turn it around here. Again, a base hit will take the score to 10-0 and could end this game. Showing bunt. As soon as goes to 2. And we got an error there, and St. Clair scores at home for the 10th run. Catcher throws the ball right to the bag. It bounces off third. And that should be the 10th run. That is the 10th run. So the score is now 10-0 here in top of the 6th. Still no outs. Runner on third. The count is 1-0 for Milinar. That pitch is high. 2-1 again. These are the situations that Karis kind of struggles in. Runner sitting on third. She's behind in the count. That ball popped up. The catcher can get under it, and it is caught. So Milinar pops out, and now we got Peyton Fuentes coming up to the plate. 1 out for Willcox. We got a runner in scoring position on third. Peyton puts it on the ground, fielded at second. So I fielded that short, and she's thrown out at first. So that's 2 outs. But guess what, folks? Another run scored. That brings the score to 11-0. So here we go. This is number 9. This is Isa Pando coming up to the plate for her second appearance today. Pando swing, and it's a foul tip, strike 1. It was good to see the infield backing up their pitcher, and she had her back against the wall there with a runner on third, but Pando swing, ball is up high behind first base, and that goes foul. Strike 2 for Issa. 2 outs for the Cowgirls. Again, top of the 6th inning. This their last time to bat as a team for the night. And that ball popped up, and that's over the first base line again. That's another foul. Handle behind in the count. With 2 strikes, she's got to swing at everything unless she plans on striking out looking. Pitch from Taylor, and swing and a miss. The third strikeout for Karis Taylor. Yes, she did. Like she swung, but she kind of didn't want to.
Yeah. That
will retire the side, and so at the end, at the middle of the 6th, Willcox is ahead 11-0. And I think that's going to be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Or are they going to get, does Benson, no, Benson is going to get one more chance to come out and bat. So ball game not over yet, folks. Don't put the horses in the stable yet. This one is not over.
Big thank you to American Southwest Credit Union, believer in our local athletes and our local sports coverage here on Cool FM Live. Thank you so much. Check out their new location, brand new, actually new offices, not location per se. They've been in Benson for a long time, but they did just open up their new offices. American Southwest Credit Union, member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the performance and freedom you deserve. TWN Communications. Vista Pros Heating and Cooling. Our coverage brought to you by the good folks over there. As things warm up and get hotter, make sure you call on them to check on your air conditioner so you stay cool throughout these hot summer months. Vista Pros Heating and Cooling. Local, reliable, and professional. Seniors Helping Seniors is hiring, so get a hold of them if you're looking for work and you think it'd be a good fit. Serious, they help seniors. Seniors actually, their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Go to southernarizonaSHS.com. Kevin Lassiter, take it away.
All right, Aubrey Garner up to the plate. She bunts, fielded, and that's the first out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Face one batter down. Willcox 2 more outs away from counting this game as a win. This is Rayleigh Farnsworth getting to the plate for her 2nd time of the day. Farnsworth takes a chop at a bunt off the top of the bat, and that's going to be a foul. And you can see her, but she's game. She's still in there, and she's moving close, ready to field anything that comes off the bat short. Good swing there, and even better fielding out at center. That was a great swing and hit by Farnsworth, but a really nice piece of center field work by Peyton Fuentes. Good work out there in the middle. 2 down for the Bobcats, and this could be their last chance to stay in this game. They got their back against the wall. Madison Ogilvie coming to the plate. This is her 3rd appearance of the day. At the top of the batting order, 2 outs. Strike called on that one. Again, Ogilvie, the batter that likes to kind of get a running start towards her swings. And she gets a bunt, but that goes foul right outside the lines.
Yeah, her style is like a running start to hit the ball and to get to first. Mm-hmm. So it kind of...
If you make contact, you might be halfway down the baseline already.
So the strategy, in theory, could be good.
That ball tipped and goes foul. And so she's behind in the count. It's 0-2 with 2 outs.
And it does look like she's got some good speed, too. When I saw her run down there, she runs fast.
So, again, Benson with their back against the wall, down by a lot of runs. Here's the pitch. And that pitch is low. That's ball 1. Good out by Maddie there. Maddie runs, swings. That one goes foul.
It was headed our way, but I've got the umbrella. I would have saved it, Kevin.
I appreciate you, Todd.
And me, for that matter, too.
Hey, 1 and 2, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Another swing, and that also goes foul. Quick footwork by the coach there to avoid getting tripped up there. So St. Clair's going to take a trip to the mound to talk to our pitcher. And here we go. Catcher's coming back to the plate. And so
Having
does
a little
Maddie.
chat. Basically saying, hit the ball. Get on base. Whatever it takes.
Here we go. Strike 3! And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be your ball game as McCumber gets her 14th strikeout of the afternoon. Your final score here in Benson. Benson Bobcats 0, Willcox Cowgirls 11. The Cowgirls will go to 11-3 overall, 7-0 in the conference, and now 3-0, maintaining their #1 spot in the region. Benson falls to 4 and 14 overall, and now they go to 2-1 in the region and 3-5 in conference. Again, some highlights from today's game. Hattie McCumber, 1 home run, 14 strikeouts, an amazing performance for her. Almost had a no-hitter, just short by a bunt that was fielded, but then dropped because Hattie and her third baseman kind of collided while trying to get to that ball to field it. But a great day out here in the ballpark. Great day for the Willcox Cowgirls as they secure a win over their Cochise County rival, the Benson Bobcats.
All right, Kevin Lassiter, thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Big win here for the Willcox Cowgirls as they continue to roll here in Cochise County and in the conference. Big thank you to SSVEC, serving our community, our presenting sponsor, BEREAN Academy. Proud supporter of local sports where skill, strategy, and determination take center stage. Sign up today at BEREAN Academy of Sierra Vista. Stan Greer Millworks. Pass on a legacy with StanGreerMillworks.com. At MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista. Cochise County is now backed by MORSE. American Southwest Credit Union. Thank you so much for your support. TWN Communications. Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, LLC. Vista Pros Heating and Cooling. Local, reliable, professional. Seniors helping seniors. They are hiring. So contact them today at SouthernArizonaSHS.com. Desert RV in Huachuca City, thank you for your support. Also thank you to Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. A Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. And Aloe Fiber, go to aloefiber.com, now available in Sierra Vista. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. These Cowgirls are on a roll, winning today 11-0.
11-0. Yeah.
Kevin Lassiter, thank you so much for your play-by-play coverage, and we'll see you again next time, folks. So long.